Shalom, everyone. Rabbi Izzy here again. The other day, I made a statement that the Jews don't own the land of Israel. The land of Israel owns the Jews. And the rationale behind this is you'll see in Scripture that God will say, this is my land. We see it with these sabbatical laws. And you are not allowed to perpetually own land because you're just a steward of it. It's my land. Also, we have in Scripture where it says the land will spew Israel out if it sins. And so the idea here is that God established the land of Israel as his foothold in this world of darkness. And he chose the Jewish people, not because they were special, but he just simply chose them and put them in the land to be these people to bring about salvation to the world. And her response was, well, doesn't God own the whole world? And this highlights a fact that Christianity has by and large eliminated Israel out of the salvation story completely. And so it leads to this sort of orientation of how to view things. If we think about it, before the call of Abraham and the establishment of the Jewish people in the land of Israel, the whole earth was pagan and unknowing of God at all. They worshiped nature and gods that they had invented and so forth and so on. And so indeed, God selects this land. He selects this people, not because they're special, but just because he chooses them and puts them in this land. But it's his land and it's his people. And therefore, we are kind of just stewards of that land with him. And it's this promise of a future when the whole world will recognize God, when the whole world will worship God, which is indeed what we see at the end of time. At the end of time, we see all the nations coming. Where are they coming to? They're coming to the land of Israel, and they're worshiping the God of Israel that the church has now been grafted into. But they're doing it there. They're not coming to Russia. They're not coming to America. They're coming to this special land that is there. In like manner, or another example of how you see Israel kind of pulled out of this picture is if you go out and Google the New Jerusalem, you will get almost all pictures showing this New Jerusalem that's described in the book of Revelation as up in the clouds. Almost all the pictures are this way. I've done it. But again, that's not what we see in Scripture, is it? It's the New Jerusalem is in the physical land of Jerusalem, and or the physical land of Israel. And so, again, there's this connection to that land. And I encourage all of you who are Christians to reevaluate your narrative of the salvation narrative of Scripture and begin to put Israel back into the picture again and see that we have this picture of this special land and a special people that the church has now been grafted into. But this is this salvation story according to Scripture, and to see it in that way. Ask me questions if you want. I can maybe expand on this a little bit further, but hopefully this was helpful and interesting for you. Take care. Bye.